reaction of episode 139. Oh, yeah. And it's a huge day here in Memphis, Tennessee, because tonight, AEW Collision is live at FedEx Forum, and you can still get tickets at aewtix.com or simply go to memphiswrestling.tv. You'll see the banner right at the top. Click that, get those tickets, and we will see you tonight at FedEx Forum for AEW Collision, also Battle of the Belts. And if you guys heard Jeff Jarrett talking this week in Memphis, Tennessee, it is Jeff Jarrett with Karen versus Eddie Kingston in a Memphis street fight. It is going to be absolutely crazy. If you go to AEW social media, you'll see that they're hyping up Memphis wrestling and Memphis wrestling royalty with Jeff Jarrett, and Eddie Kingston promises to beat Jarrett like the Gilberts did. Not sure that I remember that too well, but anyway, anytime they're talking Memphis wrestling, I love it. Hello, everybody. Let's talk about today's episode 139. Started the day off hot with the big man K-Toomer battling Mike Anthony in the freaking parking lot. Absolutely nuts. Tag team championship match was off the hook. Gio and Draco versus DK and Ray Ray. Right down the middle, even Steven. DK and Ray Ray pick up the victory, retain the tag team titles. We did kind of get to the bottom of this lawsuit business that I was served papers last week. Now the gun show served papers this week. The dumbest thing that I've ever seen in my life on Memphis Wrestling. But let's talk all about it, including the huge main event, the Women's Championship Showdown. Former OVW Women's Champion Shalance thought she was going to walk right into Memphis Wrestling on her return and beat MKZ for the championship. It did almost happen, courtesy of Austin and Nikki Lane, but it did not. And then speaking of Austin and Nikki Lane, in 2 weeks, after that Halloween Spooktacular next week, in 2 weeks, the Boz gets his rematch for the Memphis Wrestling Internet Championship. And the cool thing here is Nikki Lane has been in the corner of Austin Lane, and she is the reason, flat out, the reason that Austin is the champion and has defeated the Boz twice in a row. But this time, in 2 weeks, MKZ will be in the corner of Tim Bosby to even the score. What's up, Steve? Hey, Cosmic Joe. Brody the Rockstar. Saw you on TV today. What's up, Kevin? Murray, what's up? I'll see you tonight. Willie Jamal says, great show. I appreciate it. Joshua Groves, can't wait till tonight. 5-star. Hopefully I'll see you guys out there. It was awesome to see you yesterday. Man, I cannot believe I saw you guys at La Bonheur. Absolutely crazy. Tell Coop I said, what's up? Steve, what's up? Antoine, oh yeah. Jonesy Jones in town and ready for tonight. Jealous of Coop getting to meet and hang with Jeff Jarrett. Let me tell you, if you guys go and watch the short that I posted here on YouTube, I walk into La Bonheur with Jeff Jarrett, and who do I see? Cooper, who's at every single show, him and his dad, Josh, and his mom. And I was like, did you fake sick to come to La Bonheur so you could hang out with Jeff Jarrett? And of course he didn't, but he's already out, so I'm glad that Coop's feeling better. But what a tremendous day. ESPN Radio, Sports 56, WHBQ, Grind City Media and Grind City Wrestling, and also La Bonheur. Jeff Jarrett, the perfect guy to come do AEW Media along with Memphis Wrestling. It was a good time. So be on the lookout for some more footage of that. And I'm sure that you'll see that on next week's Memphis Wrestling. Arturo, what's up? Ben says, what's up, Dustin? How ridiculous can Jimmy get with frivolous lawsuit against you and Gun Show? Yeah, let's get to the bottom of this. So Jimmy Blaylock apparently is claiming that he was jumped in the parking lot at AutoZone Park after our big wrestling night. Did not happen. Absolute lie. And if you know Jimmy, like you know Jimmy, and we all know Jimmy, he is a liar. He does not belong in that wheelchair. I think the other Secret Service guy now has 2 casts on his hands. Come on, guys. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what I'm allowed to say about it. But stay tuned on Memphis Wrestling, because the Gun Show and myself, we will get to the bottom of it. All right, Willie says, why is Colton Cage trash talking about Big Swole? Yeah, his words got a little softer when he was face-to-face with Big Swole. So I can't wait until Big Swole watches that match back and hears. I'm sure he's going to have some sort of feeling about that. Steve G says, Dustin, is MKZ okay? It looked like a nasty fall with the ropes. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happened there, but she does have a knee brace, MKZ, on that knee, and it could have buckled as she hit the springboard. Could have been a mistake. Either way, Shalance was like a shark that smelled blood in the water and went right after that knee. Luckily, MKZ was able to overcome the odds. Arturo says Jimmy Blaylock sent a lawsuit. What in the world? I have no idea. This is ridiculous. I guess desperate times call for desperate measures. Jamal says, when will EC3 and the Overmen be coming through to see OVW and MCW together? Yeah, there's absolutely no discussion about any of that, Jamal. But you could see EC3 bring the NWA World Championship to Memphis Wrestling. It could happen. And also, what could happen is on November 19th, Josh Alexander could be bringing the Impact Wrestling World Championship with him, along with Eric Young. Tickets are available right now, memphiswrestling.tv. I am pulling hard for Josh Alexander tonight. CS Ramon, so glad to hear somebody finally take it to that Bully the Gun show. The truth will be revealed. Man, Ramon, you have lost your mind, or you're just new to Memphis Wrestling and you believed everything that Jimmy Blaylock says. Antoine, what's next for Gio and Draco? We need a tag team rivalry with DK and Ray Ray here in Memphis Wrestling. You've got the Gun Show, who has had the lockdown on the Memphis Heritage Championship. The tag team of DK and Ray Ray, lockdown on the tag team titles. It looks like Austin Lane has had a lockdown, so to speak, on the Internet Championship as he kind of avoids Tim Bosby. But man, the champions here at Memphis Wrestling are stronger than ever. Who's going to step up and challenge DK and Ray Ray? That's right, Willie Gunshow is no bully. CS Ramon says he's heard rumors. Not sure what that means. Arturo says Hollywood Jimmy Blaylock's going to pay for this. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Especially a frivolous lawsuit. He's probably going to cost him a lot of money. Jamie Davis, Memphis Wrestling meeting anywhere before AEW tonight? No, I don't know. Jamie, send me a text and we'll link up. I'm also going to be at FedEx Forum really early today. So as soon as I get done with this live reaction, I'll be heading out there, and keep your eyes peeled for the stars of Memphis Wrestling at FedEx Forum tonight. Get those tickets, AEWTix.com or memphiswrestling.tv. Jamal says, tell Barnabas the bitter that Jamal got a real boombox for him. I'll blow off the dust on my 2020. All right, well, he definitely needs some help. But that was kind of cool. All right, at least I thought it was. Barnabas says that he scored the LA Hustlers a main event match next week. And then the Hustlers realized that next week's main event is the Monster Brawl. They don't want any part of that. You could thank Barnabas, the producer, for that. What's up, Ronald? How are you? Willie Bowen says, Ramon, do you believe in the Tooth Fairy? There you go. Human body is fragile, Dustin. Okay. Cosmic Joe, his lawyer, is an ambulance chaser. That's exactly what it looks like. Arturo, I got something up my sleeve for the Hollywood Click. Robert says, Dustin, any idea who the mystery driver that hit Flex? No, but I thought we might have had a clue today and we didn't. Stay tuned next week, because next week, Tim says he's going to have an update on Flex, and that's our Halloween spooktacular. Murray says, I beat Secret Service like a redheaded stepchild. What's up, Dustin? You going to AEW tonight? King Tobias, I will be there. Oh, yeah. Good to see Shalance back on OVW. I saw Dysfunction on OVW as well. How about them returning and potentially challenging DK and Ray Ray? Probably not going to happen. Then Eddie Kane, man, with $5. He says today's show is the best so far. He gives it a big 100. Eddie Kane, man, I really appreciate you. That $5 that you just donated will go to tickets next week. That's October 29th for somebody that really needs them. And you say $5 can't get you a ticket. In Memphis Wrestling, it can. General admission is $10. If you use the code word ELITE at checkout, you'll save $5. So somebody is going to get a ticket courtesy of Eddie Kane, Maine, and I appreciate the continued support. It seems like we've been chatting for a couple of years now on Memphis Wrestling. Arturo says next year is my arrival at Memphis Wrestling, not as a fan, but a future pro wrestler. Go to WrestleCenter901.com for all the details and how to register for our training sessions with Derek King, King Cobra, and myself. Antoine says, who hit Flex? Who? Patrick Moore says, do you know if Derby City Wrestling is continuing? There are no dates booked for Derby City Wrestling. CS Ramon, I heard it was the Gun Show driving the car that hit Flex. Now you're just starting rumors. Sherry Williams says, hello, Memphis Wrestling was a good show today. Thank you so much, Sherry. And here is Media M5 with $10 donation. Thank you so much, brother. Just like I said a moment ago, that's going to get tickets. And we said in the live chat, that's going to get a couple tickets at least for some fans that really need it. He says, please use this toward tickets for those who can't attend. One day I will be there. Media M5, you let me know, and I will hook you up with a ticket, because this isn't the first time that you've donated some money for tickets. So I really, really appreciate that. Let me hit there with a heart. Eddie Kane, man, as well. Boom. And if you guys want to donate, I mean, $5, $10, anything, it can absolutely help purchase tickets for those who need it that can't really afford it. And let me tell you, there's a difference of being there live and watching it on television. And if you don't believe me, go to memphiswrestlingplus.com and subscribe there, and you'll see all the stuff that you don't see on television. Jamal says, I'm feeling heel vibes from the matchmaker King Cobra. I got my eye on you, King. Wow, it's never even crossed my mind as King Cobra as a heel. King Cobra, the new matchmaker, there are going to be some tough decisions. You guys and myself are not going to like all those decisions. Just like today, King Cobra says he doesn't lay down the punishments. He doesn't lay down the fines. He just makes the matches. You asked for the match, K-Toomer, and that's what happened. But I do agree that there should be a rematch. And I'm sure that King Cobra will look back on that and feel like there should be some sort of rematch as well, especially since there was a handshake. It was supposed to be right down the middle. But Mike Anthony, as of right now, is the number one contender for the Memphis Heritage Championship. Jonesy Jones, Jimmy Blaylock said he can't make love to his wife without help from a security team. Oh my gosh, I can't believe he said that on TV. At least he kept it as clean as he possibly could. That was absolutely nuts. Willie, Jimmy Blaylock has a tyrus disease, okay? Bo says, in before a ghost car is revealed as having hit flex on next week's Spooktacular. A ghost car? That would actually be pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. I think the fans would hate it, though. Sherry says, you're welcome. I'll send money next time. How do I sign up to donate money? There's a little button right up here or somewhere on the screen that's a little dollar sign. And just click that dollar sign, and you can literally donate any amount that you wish. You do not have to donate to watch this channel and to watch the live chat. But as always, it is very much appreciated. And of course, that money we try to do good things with and bringing people that can't typically come to a live event. So thank you so much, Sherry, for even considering it. Patrick says he misses it. Ben says, I'm planning on coming to Collision tonight in a night costume as I'm going to a Halloween party after the show. Well, you should be easy to spot. I'll be looking for you, Ben. Steve says, hey, Dustin, didn't Mike Anthony appear in AEW before? I don't think so. I know he's appeared at Championship Wrestling from Hollywood out in Hollywood, California. I know that he was a part of Impact Wrestling that was here in Memphis just a couple of weeks ago. He may have done some extra work for AEW. I'm not so sure that he's appeared on the actual show, but I could be wrong. Enough ripping on Gun Show this week. Was a good show as usual. Great crowd, great talent, and great team making it all work. Thank you, Ramon. I really appreciate it. We know you're goofing around. Jamie says, what was Maria referring to about Ray Ray wrapping his legs around somebody? Well, so he was, Gio was going for the suplex. Ray Ray grapevined the leg and turned it into a DDT. I think what my Maria was trying to say is that our 3-year-old Reese the Beast will always wrap around our legs and not let us go anywhere. So she was just making a comparison. Patrick says, who's better, King Cobra or Johnny LaQuasto? Well, how many world championships has Johnny LaQuasto won? And I love you, Johnny, but the answer is 0. King Cobra absolutely has. Willie says NWA Power will be on the CW. That is awesome. Congratulations to NWA and Billy Corgan. I am waiting to see how this unfolds because I've heard so many different reports of it being a reality show, if it's Power, what exactly is it? So I can't wait to see it unfold. But I'll tell you, whatever it is, will spell good news for Memphis Wrestling, because if they have a national stage, that brings more value to their champions and to their roster. So when we book them here in Memphis, Tennessee, they'll do good business for us. Cheers from Rio de Janeiro. What's up? Antoine, have any wrestlers who trained in the WrestleCenter? Ray Sanders, Ray Collins, Mackenzie Morgan, Tim Bosby. The list goes on and on and on of people who have trained at the WrestleCenter. Big John Dalton. So all over our show, you'll see trainees who have now become sports entertainers and professional wrestlers, all trained by King Cobra, Derek King, and myself. And previously, Alan Steele was one of our trainers as well. Can't leave him out. Sherry says, I didn't find out till late that AEW was coming to Memphis. I'm in Alabama. Well, I mean, they're going to come back, I promise you. Jamal says, brother saw you as Justin 5-star. Man, you can wrestle. Dustin 5-star, and I appreciate it. I am behind the desk at this point. Steve G says, Willie Bowen, will NWA still be on YouTube with Power? I'm curious to see if NWA power stays on YouTube or if it goes on CW, I don't really know. I just know not to believe everything I hear. So we'll see how it unfolds and exactly what happens. King Tobias says, I'm going to try to make my return next year. Well, we've been waiting on you, brother. Come on now. Willie says, good question, Steve G. That is a good question, actually. Jamie says, cool. I missed the Reese part. I think she said my 3-year-old toddler. Cosmic Joe, Billy Corgan said he's bringing back the territory system. The NWA has a TV deal with CW. Could Memphis Wrestling Stars end up on NWA TV? Yes, absolutely, they could. There's a really good relationship there. Territory system, we'll see how that goes. It's much easier said than done, but if anybody can pull it off, it's Billy Corgan and the NWA. They've been very consistent for a long, long time at this point. And any way that Memphis Wrestling can work with the NWA, we would be totally open to that. Got a couple of more minutes here on the live reaction, and then I got to head out to FedEx Forum. Want to remind you that next Sunday, October 29th, Prince Nana, that's right, Prince Nana and Brandon Cutler are coming to Memphis Wrestling when Memphis Wrestling goes all elite. Get those tickets right now, memphiswrestling.tv. You can meet Prince Nana and dance with him, along with Brandon Cutler. Use that code word, ELITE, at checkout, and you'll save $5. Let's see where I left off here. Patrick says, I see Tim Bosby doing big things, maybe Ring of Honor. I say WWE or NXT, but I'm sure that Tim Bosby would be more than happy to put ink to paper on any of those. Sherry says, I'll try to come to Memphis Wrestling one day so I can meet you and some of the wrestlers. Come on, Miss Sherry, when you do come, send me a direct message so then that way I can give you a discount code to where it'll help you out with the tickets. Patrick, check Dark Elevation 91922. Okay. Cosmic Joe, break out the cold spray. Well, I had a conversation this week with Dax Harwood and also Brandon Cutler on Grind City Wrestling, and Cutler says he's definitely bringing the spray. You can check that out at grindcitymedia.com/podcast, or just look up Grind City Media or Grind City Wrestling right here on YouTube, and you'll see all those interviews, including a special sit-down interview with Double J Jeff Jarrett, who will be in action tonight on AEW Collision. Also, Battle of the Belt. So Jeff Jarrett's going head up with Eddie Kingston in a Memphis street fight. Pay close attention to that match. The wife and I got to have a bucket list wrestle trip to Memphis Wrestling, OVW, and MLW. You guys are the first stop. You let me know, brother. That is going to be so much fun. Ben says, here's to Josh Alexander winning the Impact World Championship at Bound for Glory tonight. I will tell you, the eBay store is open. Memphis Wrestling has an eBay store where you're going to be able to buy memorabilia, autographed merchandise, and so much more. I am going to add an Impact Wrestling World Championship autographed by Josh Alexander if he wins it tonight. That's going to be awesome. You guys will have a chance to win that one. Is there a way for Memphis Wrestling to be both NWA and UWN? I'm not really sure. We've never really thought about that. We haven't had an invitation to NWA or anything like that. So I think you guys are putting the cart way before the horse. Ready to be at Memphis Wrestling, and I'll meet and greet you, Dustin. Arturo, you better say hello. Media M5, don't forget, try and hit up 36 Mafia for y'all joining. This is crazy, but I actually know some of the guys at 36 Mafia because we worked together at the Grizzlies. They performed with the Grizzlies. Here's a funny story. I went outside. They told me halftime. I needed to introduce halftime. And for some reason, I had no idea what was going on. But when I went out, I realized that I was introducing 36 Mafia. It was freaking awesome. And they all knew who I was because of wrestling and, of course, Memphis Grizzlies. So 36 Mafia, it's not too far-fetched because we did have Al Capone. But man, oh man, that would be awesome. DJ Paul. Bo, is Diamond Mine still a thing? The boss would fit in like a glove. Diamond Mine, I don't know what that is. Beware of the dog. All right, everybody, if you have any final questions, go ahead and put those in the comments. If you're watching this and I'm not live anymore, you're watching at another time, you can still go ahead and put your questions in the comment section, and we'll do our best to go back and respond. And I like 36 Mafia. I like 36 Mafia too. Very, very cool. Big day ahead, big week ahead. Media M5, yes, long as Mafia don't sing it. It's all good. What's up, Rico Dawson? How are you? I want to remind you guys, too, not only is AEW Collision here in Memphis, Tennessee tonight at FedEx Forum, but also Nigel McGuinness does have a magic show at Growlers tomorrow, and that's on Sunday. And then also on Sunday, is my official birthday. So we'll be celebrating that. Me, my Maria, Reese the Beast, and BKO Brady. So big weekend here, big week coming up as we head towards our television taping next Sunday. And I cannot wait to see everybody there live tonight at FedEx Forum. It's going to be awesome. Steve G says, thanks for a great show, Dustin, as always. I really appreciate it. Rico says, a long day at work, bro. I totally understand that. I worked all day yesterday, but I did stuff that I love to do. So it was awesome. And then had a great dinner afterwards. Arturo says, see you next week on Memphis Wrestling with my favorite commentator, Dustin Starr. I appreciate it, brother. Sherry says, happy birthday. I really appreciate that. Ring of Honor is also taping tonight. If Ring of Honor were taking tonight, then I would definitely pay close attention. You might see some, I'm not going to say anything. Might see somebody that you know. Patrick Moore, ROH. Okay, Media M5. Dustin is 30 years old still. I'll take 22. 30 is okay too, though. Happy birthday. I appreciate it. Tropical Smoothie Dishwater. I'm not sure what that. Nigel's going to make Brian Danielson disappear. Happy birthday, my man. Thank you, Ben. I'll see you guys tonight. If you see me out at AEW Collision, make sure you come say hello. If not, I will see you next week right here for the Halloween Spooktacular featuring the Vampire Warrior Gangrel, Kevin Thorne, Impact Wrestling's Crazy Steve, and the return of Cruel. I'm a dishwasher at my job. Gotcha. Okay, that's next week right here on Memphis Wrestling, and I am Dustin Starr saying so long, everybody, and I'll see you at bell time. Oh, yeah.